But my big thing in the 80s, chasing women. Back in the 80s, I was an international lover and player. I'd made love to women as far afield as Cardiff, Cornwall. I got a girl to wank me off on the Isle of Wight. It's a day trip. It was easy to get sex in the 80s. You had to really work for it back then. Women didn't want to part up too quickly. You had to go to work. If you met a girl and you were taking her out on a Saturday night, bosh, here we go. Splash a pack of a man. Get your jeans out the cleaners. Nice crease on them. There you go. And you took her out for the evening. You treated her. You took her out for a steak Diane. Few Cinzano the Biancos. And if she wanted a prawn cocktail, she got a prawn cocktail. Women went mental for the prawn cocktail in the 80s. You see her little face light up. You've sat her down and you've presented her with prawns. Lettuce. In a wine glass. Drizzled with the dressing from 1,000 islands. Not salad cream tonight, princess. Tonight you're special. You're gonna get a dressing that's been gathered from 1,000 islands. You brought to this steakhouse in Bethnal Green. Now you want the vagina. This hasn't changed. Men have chased the vagina since time began. The vagina has changed, as we know. It was still a big hairy beast back in the 80s. Big, hairy, militant, Marxist, feminist vagina. It was angry, the vagina, in the 80s. Had a terrible attitude. I mean, the knickers weren't small and it was still busting out the side. Big, angry vagina. He started rolling these Marxist knickers down and it would come out. What are you looking at? But you want the vagina. So I got myself a place. Kitted it out for love. Bedsitter. Quality bedsitter. Not council. And I went and got all the latest gear. I spent about 700 quid. Right, let's go. Take her back. Sit her down on the futon. She's half in bed already. Up there for thinking. Go over to my stereo stacker system. Got a stereo stacker. Listen to wah-wah. With a built-in graphic equalizer. It does nothing. I slip into the cassette deck. Now that's what I call music. 2. Now I know Luther Vandross will be on in a minute. When Luther comes on, bosh, I'm in. This frees up the time for me to go off to the kitchenette area. I've got a kitchenette area. It's not a piss hole I'm living in. I've got a kitchenette area. I go behind me little bit of curtain. You grab a bit of curtain, man, your kitchen, come on. I change into the uniform of the international player, which we know is the silk black kimono. Come back out into the main area. I've kept my jeans on. I'm not a monster. I turn round to reveal the dragon. Hold that pose. Come back with a nice chilled bottle of Blue Nun. Oh, she's gone. Were you out or were you out? Nah. If I don't talk to her for a couple of days, she don't like it. She takes it personal. And I can feel it brewing. And as I come in the house, I think, oh, she's going to want to talk. She says to me, come and sit by the island and tell me a story. She says, you must have a story for me. As if I'm an endless supply of stories. Like a lot of men, I used all my stories up years ago. I've kept a few back for holidays. Because they're torture, aren't they? And they torture 14 nights staring at each other. All hot and burnt. What do you mean, what have I been up to? I've been with you! You start talking absolute nonsense to each other, don't you? You just say anything. I think my flip-flops are breaking, babe. When we turned up, they were flipping and flopping. One of them's flapping a little bit now. You see other couples, don't you? And you just look at them. Come over here! Save us! Just come over! Help! She looked at me in a moment of terrible desperation. On the last holiday, she said, I saw a three-legged dog in the village earlier. I said, babe, I don't know where we go with this. It's like, you know, I could normally find something, but I don't know where we go with a three-legged dog, you know. I'm just saying, that's all, I'm just saying. Were you out or were you out? We've got to talk about me dog before we move on. I never got the dog thing. I used to see people with dogs and think, what you got a dog for? You mental? And then I went and got a dog for my son, a little cockapoo, right? Yeah, and I brought her home and I'd seen these shows where they tell the dog off all the time. I said to my son, see this dog? It don't beg at the table, it don't bark at the door, it don't go upstairs, all right? Cut to 2 years later, the dog now sleeps in bed with me. On my pillow. And I wake up about 2 or 3 in the morning, the breath's a bit sharp. So I think I'll push her down the bed. And she's just staring at me like that. Proper staring at me. I think what she's trying to say to me is, why don't we fuck her off? Now that we've found each other, do we really need Miss No Treats back there? So I went downstairs from the island, looked at my wife and said, babe, physically, emotionally, spiritually, I feel like I need a year off to process what's happened to me. She said, no fucking way, Jose. I ain't having you wrap around me for a year. I'll end up knifing you or putting glass in your food, it'll end up in tears. But then she got proper serious on me. The finger came out, the loaded finger. She said, you listen to me! All human beings need plans, structure, routines, arrangements. It'll end up a disaster. You'll be down the pub every day, you'll be back on the Charlie. She said, no fucking... Proper coming at me powerful. Right? I'm on the ropes, I'm backing off. I'm like Ali and Fraser, I'm rope-a-dope, I'm back, right? I thought, I've got to fight back, Micky. So I came back, right, this is what I said to her, right? Strap in, because this is proper. This is me acting, by the way. Any acting, sort of casting directors in, anyone to do with the movie industry, this is what you can get, right? You put me in the right place. I said, I tell you what, we're not even discussing it anymore. It's happening. Get used to it. But most of all, fucking get over it. And then I ran out the door. I sent her a bunch of flowers and bought her a Mini Cooper.